Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the KaoshKraft server. Last episode, me, Biggs, Zai, Fancy, Cora, Pickles, Fancy, we said Fancy, MC Builder, and was that it? Was that everybody? Bean. We got together and we played a amazing game of Spleef that Bean made an arena for. It was awesome. We had a whole tournament thing. If you want to check that episode out, please go back and look at my last episode. But since the last time me and you, the viewer, spoke, it was probably around 2.5 weeks ago, something like that, where it was just me and you. It's awesome. Long time ago, though. A lot has happened in between that. I have found the magic of streaming. Since YouTube now lets you stream directly right on it, I have streamed quite a bit. I think 3 episodes of KaoshKraft and 1 episode of, what's it called, Rocket League, that amazing soccer vehicle, football, whatever you want to call game. So much fun. So be sure to check out the streams because we do a lot in them. I hope to be able to stream soon again. I might do a stream tonight already. And there is some updates to do with the stream. So the first thing that happened is we have started working on the front of this house a lot more. Now, you guys will laugh. All of you viewers who did not watch the stream, you will laugh your butt off because it looks great from here, except for one thing. It doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. So I gotta rebuild this whole dang thing. I gotta start from there and gotta work my way up. So everything up there is gonna be tore down in a stream, hopefully today. If Fancy and Cora and other guys like Pickles, maybe Biggs, or Zai are around to keep me company while I'm streaming, that'd be a lot of fun. So maybe today we will do that. But anyways, that is the idea from afar. That's what it's gonna kind of look like, just brought in a little bit. And the dome will be nearly finished. So that is pretty cool news. The other thing I've worked on, we're going to work on it some more today, is the subscriber tree farm. Yes, you remember that little thing that I mentioned a long time ago, having a subscriber tree farm. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. It went a long time without me working on it, and then one day I walked down there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of got to work on this, don't I? Yeah, this has kind of been promised for a long time, so, you know, it's about time I work on it. You guys are probably getting mad that it's not been worked on. So we're going to do our first subscriber shout out today at the end of the episode as well. So make sure you watch all the way to the end because you guys are going to have to stick around just to see what's happening. But so last time when we were down here, we couldn't decide which of the 4 colors to go with. I believe there was the red stained clay, there was the granite, there was the quartz, and then there was the diorite. So I ended up going with the granite. Just it looks like a greater contrast. It's different than the stone slabs, and it meshes in well. So I kind of like it. But now also in the live stream, what I worked on is the wall design, and this is the wall design right here. So pretty simple, but it's a cool concept, and I kind of like it. Basically, it goes what's that, diorite or andesite? Andesite along the sides there. It goes andesite, and then some acacia wood up the middle. Then it goes 2 over here with some dark oak wood in the background with some steel bars at the front of it. And then that as well, and just keeps going like that. Pretty simple concept. I think I'm only going to do the ends, or at least for now, this one, because this only gives us how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not going to work. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. 24 trees. So that's only 24 shoutouts, and that may not be enough to get us through. So, you know, I'm probably going to have to extend this thing this way a little bit more. So I don't quite want to work on a wall yet, but we'll see. We'll see how long we get. Now, another cool thing is I think the next extension of my cave where we got to work on a few little things. I got some ideas for future episodes. I've been getting a lot of ideas, by the way, as of late. So many ideas popping in this magical head of mine. We're going to lead down this way, and we're going to continue working on our little cavern right through here because, as you can see, it is a pretty good little cave system. And I like how it wraps back up, and we might be able to connect it to something up there. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be looking pretty cool near the end. We also have one other thing that we need to work on. Now, we'll get to this tree farm really soon. But one other thing that I've been looking through my my house and saying, like, why don't we have this done? Well, is this. We're going to get a little village going on down here. I promised this a long time ago. This was like supposed to be one of my initial ideas, and it was. I just never have gotten any villagers down here. So we need to get on that. I need to get some villagers down here pretty soon. So the summer of KaoshKraft is coming along. I've been struggling to find the exact time that I wanted to upload these. These are supposed to be up on Mondays and Fridays, but now it's very difficult, I find. I got to get into the idea of recording the day before for the episode, because then, you know, it's not 7 o'clock when I'm recording. Like, this is recorded on the Thursday, and it's going up tomorrow, which is the Friday, but you'll see this on the Friday. So when I was saying about streaming later tonight, that's already happened if I've streamed. If I haven't, then you guys didn't miss anything. But where are we going to go with? Oak? Probably just oak. Yeah, we need more saplings. Apparently we need more saplings. So that's the idea I'm hoping for, at least. Oak sapling. To upload the day before, or no, to render and get the video edited the day before, and then I have the time on that day, you know? The only day that I'm a little nervous about that with is gonna be Tuesday. So again, like, say the Pixelmon up on the Wednesday. Today is today is Thursday. So I already missed the Pixelmon yesterday, which kind of sucks. Today was supposed to be The Witcher. Now, also an update with The Witcher. I guess we're just going to call this video updates, okay? We're just going to give updates because we haven't spoken in a long time, face to face, man to man, man to woman, whatever, man to child, man to man-child, whatever you want to call yourself. Oh, what the heck? That was scary. Oh, missed you. Burn. Burn your little demon face off. Wow, okay, was not expecting that. There must be a dark spot. I can see the dark spot from here. Right here is a dark spot. So let's light this up. So The Witcher. I'm struggling with it. And it's not because I don't want to record it, but last night I was having a fun night. I just literally sat down and I played games. I played Rocket League and I played Witcher. Now, Witcher I played about 2 hours on last night, and oh, no. I was getting only 17 frames per second on it, on the lowest settings possible. I don't know what happened. I can't record it like that. It doesn't look good, and you guys will absolutely hate it if I record at that slow a pace. Because once I hit record, it's like down to 10 frames per second. What do I need? I need food. So I'm a little worried. I honestly am a little worried with how, if that series is able to continue. I've only done one episode, and that's the main reason. I just keep thinking that maybe something's wrong with the game, but it's not. I don't think so. For some reason, I just can't record it. I can't play it at full frames. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know as to how to fix the frames per second on The Witcher. But I shouldn't be getting bad frames. That's the biggest thing. I shouldn't be getting bad frames with my computer. I got a pretty dang good computer. I mean, it runs GTA just fine. Speaking of GTA, I do plan to do more of those videos. They do take a lot of time, so I'm not sure if it may take until September before I can get those going again. They take a lot of time, and with me working a full-time job, I just don't really have the time. School is funny, because a lot of people say they can't record videos once they go to school, but that's because they haven't worked in the summer. They get all the time in the summer to pretty much live their life like they want, and then sit down for the hour and a half and record, or spend towards YouTube, and then once they get to school, they're like the 16, 17 hours a week of school. It's too much on them to record. But unless you work a full-time job, once you get to school, it's a pretty big relief. I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty big relief going to school. So we got 8 of these saplings. Let's get them placed. Maybe we can get them grown. So anyways, like I was saying, The Witcher, just not sure if I can continue it. I want to continue it. That game is a lot of fun. But whether it is in the cards or not, as if my computer will work or not, I don't know. So we got to figure that one out together at some point. But today's topic that I wanted to talk about is something that has happened to me pretty recently. If you guys have been watching the streams, you know about my frustration with my job. My job has been really bad to me this year. I've worked there for three and a half years now. Well, 3.5 summers, and I'm going on to my 4th summer right now. Like, I'm in my 4th summer, so only 3.5. And stuff has changed this year. I don't know exactly why, but I'm not being treated the way I should be. Haven't been for a while, and since the start of this year. So basically what I wanted to talk to you about is a moment that I kind of realized what I've got myself into if I decide to take the easy way out. So I was telling Biggs that I was thinking of leaving my job simply because I wasn't being treated right. Lots of things in between there. And a lot of people, when I posted to Twitter that I was putting my 2 weeks notice in, they were happy for me. You know, they were saying, good job, way not to stick out for a bad job. You know what I mean? A lot of people were saying congratulations with that. Then I got to thinking, you don't ever want to burn bridges in life, guys. The job that I have, it's special in a way that every single year that I come back to work, I am guaranteed work. Okay, so a lot of people, once they get out of school, or once they come home from school, they have to apply for jobs everywhere, and they have to maybe go on the edge without working for a month. With me, as soon as May rolls around, I have a job. I have a job for myself. There's no questions. As long as I get on the rehire list, which is put out at the end of the year, I get my job back. And that is something very important to have when you go away to school, because, you know, you may not know if you can afford school if you don't have a full-time job. I'm lucky enough that I'm in a position where my parents have saved up since the day I was born, and so they've been able to really, really help me out, but they only got enough money for another 2 years, and my program is 3 more years. So after that, it's all on me. There's a lot of pressure for me to have the money saved up after they run out, pretty much, is the thing that I got to look at. And YouTube right now certainly is not a full-time job. I'm really, really, fingers crossed, hoping that next year I can maybe make this a full-time job somehow, some way. But as for now, there was no way that if I left it that I'd be able to support myself. Not a chance in the world. Even if I did triple my video uploads a day, which, by the way, I'm more than willing to do. I'd be more than happy to do that if that's what it took for this to be a full-time job. But my parents still just don't see that, and obviously it's not possible right now. But basically what I'm getting at, guys, is when life gets tough and you're there's challenges put in front of you, if you quit at it, it pretty much, it shows that you're not willing to stick stuff out into the end. I'm not going to say I'm going to work there for the rest of my life. That's not what I mean by when stuff is tough, you don't quit, you stick it out. I mean that my contract is until Labor Day weekend, which is like September 7th. It goes until that long, and if I were to leave now, it would put a sour taste in my boss's mouth and into my boss's boss's mouth. You know what I mean? And if I needed that job back next year, if for whatever reason I can't find a job anywhere else, I needed it, it's not going to come back to me. They're going to be like, no, you screwed us over. We're not giving you back your job. Tough luck. So you see what I'm getting at, guys? A lot of people, they don't think those things through, and neither did I until my parents kind of talked to me about it. It's very important to stick things out to the very end, if possible, and this is possible. So that's what I'm kind of getting at with you guys, is life will give you lots of hurdles. It's just you choose if you want to jump them or not. And for me, I didn't want to jump it. Did not want to jump these hurdles. But it's in my best interest to. And I think, logically thinking, it's the way I need to go. So, yeah, that's a little life lesson with Conman, is you guys really need to make sure that when life gets tough, you stick things out as long as possible. Not saying you gotta hate yourself for doing it. Not at all. But it could benefit you in the long run. And basically, what has come of this is that now, earlier today, I had to sit down with my boss and what's called the superintendent, so my boss's boss, had to sit down with them, and they pretty much went over why I was unhappy, because I told them that I was thinking of putting my 2 weeks in. So they went over why I was unhappy, and we kind of reached an agreement that they'll work on the way that they've been treating me. They did not realize that I was being treated unfair. They felt it was more like they were placing a task in front of me, and that they thought I would step up to it, but instead I took it as a personal insult. And so now they realize, they apologized to me that this is the way that they made me feel. They said that no student should feel this way while working at the park. So it kind of works out in the end sometimes if you just stick it up. You know what I mean? You just stick it out, work hard, put your head down, and just get to work. So it also follows through with a lot of things in life, guys. A lot of you may be starting to think about going away to school or trying to get through high school, and you may come home at the end of the day and be like, I hate this. I hate high school. Why am I in this? Or I hate university. Why am I in this program? Why am I doing this? And that is kind of what I did. This is now my third time switching majors at school. But mind you, I'm finally going to be happy with something. No. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. No. So it almost was a theme. You know, I'll fix it later. I say that now, but I won't. It was almost a theme with me leaving stuff early. I would always finish out the year, but I wouldn't ever stick something out until the very bitter end. You know what I mean? So my dad said to me, prove it to yourself that you can get through something when you're miserable. Prove it. Prove it that you can tough it out in life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to work these next 5 weeks, put my head down, going to work my hardest, and I'm going to prove to myself and everybody else that I can in fact work through a tough situation. And that's basically what I want you guys to do. Hopefully in the future if something tough goes your way. But for now, guys, that is going to be pretty much the end of the episode. We do have something left to do, though. The subscriber shoutout. Okay, that's right. We're going to throw you in the subscriber. Look at that. The tree already grew for you. Let's make a sign. I know exactly who I want to go to. Might have to cut it just to see how to spell it. Let's make the sign. You know what? I am going to actually cut here. Just going to cut here real quick. We're going to get the subscriber, and then we're going to do this right. So hang on just a sec. Alright, so all you guys are ready for this very, very first shout out. Very first one. We're going to be putting the sign. Oh, look at that right there. This sign we might do for this row on the in, or should we do always on the inside? Maybe that's what we'll do. So we'll place them on the inside here, and then we'll always be sure, and I might just wrap them around eventually once I get enough signs. But here we go. So let me get the name so I spell it 100% correctly. So this person right here is been an unreal subscriber for me. I just hit a pop can. Whoops. So I gotta find room around my mic to type this out. So let's do where does it go? Do something like that. Okay, so something like that. There we go. So this person right here has been subscribed since the 20th of December 2014. So quite a long time. And throughout this whole time, they have never, ever left me. I see them always, like, they're always active. They're at the top of my engagement for every single week. It is awesome. I really like seeing this person. They're active on Twitter. They come to my streams. And I got to shout this person out. When I came to the very first shout out, I knew exactly who it was going to be. And Charisma Carter is your shout out for today. And let's go, boom, boom, boom. Charisma Carter. I kind of did that wrong. We'll maybe fix it later. I don't know. So Charisma Carter, thank you so much for all of your amazing support. Maybe should we put them there? I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll do that there. So Charisma, thank you so much for all your amazing support over the last 2014, over the last little bit. You are an awesome subscriber. You really are. And don't worry, guys, for all of you who comment as much as Charisma does. Let's see here. Charisma Carter. For as much, all you guys, don't worry. There will be a shout out for you guys in the near future. I know exactly who I want to get in my first ones. I want them to always be a part of my little LP here. Thank you so much, Charisma, for all your support over the years. It's been awesome. Keep talking to me on Twitter. Keep coming to my streams. And don't you worry, you have been recognized. You're awesome. So anyways, guys, thank you very much. Make sure you congratulate Charisma in the comment sections below. That would make her probably feel really happy. I think it's a her. I want to say it's a her. It'd make her feel really happy. And it would make me happy just to see the congratulations from my subs. So yeah, guys, anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a big thumbs up. And be sure to go check out my streams, which will be on YouTube. I'll always leave a link on the Twitter. I now have an Instagram, so go follow that. Why is this open? I don't know. And all my links will be down below as well. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Give out opportunities, you have to earn them. Sure enough, Stephanie McMahon agrees after she taunts the crowd saying, do they want this match? And then says, John Cena, you gotta defend your title tonight against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is obviously happy. John Cena accepts all comers. The US Open Challenge makes sense tonight, and we got ourselves a main event. Now, if it weren't for the idea that Stephanie McMahon and Triple H were saying that this night is going to be filled with firsts, this wouldn't be a very good grade. I'd probably give it around a C-.